for 37 years, we were over on Country Club Road, and in the bottom of the bowels of the freshman dorm, with no windows and anything, and it was at that time WFIT was totally in its infancy. It was a student created with the blessings of I'm trying to remember the president's name now. Was it Weaver? I think it might have been Weaver. Oh, Cooper. It was Cooper, who was the founding father of Florida Tech. Yeah, it was Cooper and the students that had the vision, and they started off. It was something that colleges did, and then from there everything just kind of blossomed. I think the biggest thing was when it came to a point where the radio station had to become professionally run. Because the kids were coming and going, they're graduating, they're going away for the summer, and then the shows were dropped, and then it was chaotic, and there was no cohesive anything. And then once WFIT went on a professional level with professional people hired in place to do things, that's when I think that's when it really started to take off. Dr. Catanese became president of Florida Tech. He got the tour, of the Florida Tech campus, and then he got to us. And he just kind of looked around and was like, "Oh dear, you do need a new facility." And he says something to the effect of, "As God is my witness, I don't know how I'm going to do it or when it's going to happen, but you will get a new building." And so sure enough, probably 10 years from that day, that's when they broke ground for this.
I actually started as a volunteer before I became an employee, and now that I'm retired, I'm still a volunteer. I've evolved back into being a volunteer. And for me personally, as I look over my long working career, at my age, I am most grateful for the 16 years that I spent at WFIT. It really was a gift. So what I remember are the members who call in for every fund drive at 6 o'clock in the morning. They're the first ones to donate. I remember the listeners who will set up an account during a fund drive, and they'll call through multiple shows because they're fans of everything that we have on air. So it's really a good feeling to work with the members, and I had the opportunity to work with the volunteers. The DJs are incredible, and they're so dedicated. I mean, they've been here more years than I've been here, and that's saying a lot.
Well, WFIT is very unique because we have a wide range of volunteers that still do specialty shows here in WFIT, with rock shows, blues shows, jazz shows, reggae shows. And the unique part is that they're all, or at least most of them, are musicians, so they provide some really good insight into the music. So when you tune into WFIT, you hear the best tracks because the DJs can personally select that track for you. WFIT is in a really wonderful place right now because the sky's the limit. So as technology continues to grow, we can do different things where we're not, in the old days, you were kind of restricted by the antenna, like how far your antenna goes. Now with the internet, the entire world is your audience. So you program to the entire world, and your community can hear great music day after day after day.
I'm very fortunate to work at WFIT and to have been involved for all the years that I've been here, because it is a very unique entity. In an age when bottom line is the most important thing, to be involved with an organization that's listener supported, that we have fund drives and go on the air and ask people to call in and give us money. It's just amazing that in this day and age, we not only survive, but we've continued to grow and become better and better. Being able to move into this new facility and equip it with state-of-the-art technology, being able to have a performance studio where we can give back to the community by having groups and organizations come in and use our facilities, being able to be a mouthpiece for the community where we can let people know what's going on. It's not only our mission, it's kind of an honor to be able to share that with people and have that be our job. So it's a lot of fun working here. We've come a long way in 40 years, and I would just like to thank everyone that has contributed, either through monetary donations, through hard labor, through love. to make the station what it has become and what it'll continue to be over the next 40 years.